So it is great to be making a video every other week. I think it will work better this way. So let's get to business. So I went to see Star Trek, and I have the Vulcan ears hidden somewhere over there. And it's been a busy week, but it's been a good week. I do have an iPad, as you very well said, but it's an iPad mini. And so yes, an iPad mini, Apple iPad mini. So it's got this awesome Star Wars background, and yes, I love it. It's got a great display. I don't know if the lighting's good enough, but yes, I love it. It's great. It's very useful for work. I actually got it for work. If you can see, I only have like 4 games, 1 to 5 games, and I have a lot of writing tools and PowerPoint presentation viewers and stuff, and I use it a lot for taking notes because I realized I was using a lot of notebooks. In 4 months I filled 3 notebooks, so yes, I'm using this. I also got it engraved, and it says the force is strong with this one, and it's awesome. I have there's red smart cover for it. I also got this one. It's also red, go figure. And because this one you can put it like this or like this, and it protects the back of the iPad. Even though it doesn't get scratched easily, I just throw it in my bag, so I'd rather have this one because I don't take my laptop to work. It's very heavy. You have to pass a code, and only for taking notes is not worth it because I have a computer at work, but this one is great for my meetings. And I also so I got this pair of headphones when I bought a bottle of whiskey like in October, but they were really cheap, and so they don't work that well, so I gave them to my little brother, and I got this weekend a new pair of headphones. This pair of headphones, and they're awesome, and they're West headphones, and they weren't as expensive as you might think, and I love them. It's a little hot when you keep the headphones on a long time, but I use them for the office, and we got air conditioner there, so yeah. Okay, so enough for stuff I bought. I love that you got contact lenses. That's awesome. I can't have contact lenses, I think, because I don't have that much of graduation. It's not as my eyesight is not as bad as to need contact lenses, so I'm fine with using this pom-pom. I actually got graduated sunglasses so I can drive because it's sunny here all the time, like in North Korea. 30 Rock reference, North Korea, sunny all the time, always. This is here, sunny all the time, always. It's really hot. I'm kind of sweating right now. But it's awesome. I mean, weather has been not crazy, it's been hellish because we are around 100 Fahrenheit, but it feels hotter. We actually got to 41 degrees Celsius. That's about 112, I believe. Yes, it's hot. And I get to be in an office with air conditioning anyway. So it's not hot in there, but still when you go out to buy when you go out to buy food or something, it's like you're melting on the street. And there's actually this on Facebook, they posted this meme that is a couple hugging, and it says, "There's nothing stronger than love." And then a person walking down the street, "Except the heat in Merida, that is stronger." Anyway, we make a lot of jokes about the weather, but it's actually been great. I mean, we do have a pool, so that helps. I don't go into the pool that often, but yeah, when it's really hot, you just dive in and it helps. What else? So, movies. Yes, it's gonna be a great movie summer. I don't know how excited you are about the Superman movie. I think we talked about this. As long as they steer away from doing what they did on the last one, I think they're fine. And yes, I saw Star Trek and Iron Man, and we should talk about that. I'm gonna talk about Star Trek, and then you're gonna talk about Star Trek and Iron Man, and then I'm gonna talk about Iron Man. Does that make sense? I don't think we've talked about Iron Man. Did we? Did we talk about Iron Man? Anyway, I should check that. Okay, so I have a better idea. I'm gonna talk about Iron Man and Star Trek, and then you can talk about them. Yes, it's 11 a.m. and I'm a little sleepy yet. It's Sunday. Because I recorded some stuff earlier, but that doesn't work. Okay, so Iron Man. I love the movie. Oh, now I remember you did talk about it. I love the movie. I think it was better than the second one. I know people don't love the second one. Yes, the first one is definitely better than Iron Man 2. As far as the effects go, it's awesome. I like the story. I know a lot of people didn't like it's Tony Stark and not Iron Man. But since you have this whole franchise, this whole universe, and if you're gonna exploit Iron Man as an invincible superhero on the Avengers, which they've done, you need the more human side, and I really liked the way they did it. I really liked Shane Black's view on the movie. I think Jon Favreau did good for Iron Man. It was awesome, but I think it was time to move on. And I love that more human side of him. I loved how they hint at the end, and spoilers if you haven't seen the movie, I love how they hint at the end that he's still Iron Man, and it's not just a metaphor. It's not like, oh, I'm Iron Man, I don't need a suit. No, because I don't know if you know in the comics, after Extremis, he gets the suit. I'm not sure how it works because I haven't actually read the comic books, but I've read online. He gets Extremis, and this not only potentializes his abilities, it also helps him not control only his armors, but a lot of computer stuff, like just telepathically, and he gets the suit kind of like inserted into his bones, kind of like Wolverine's claws, but like part of the suit into his body. So he is Iron Man. And this doesn't last much, and like 8 months ago in the comics he doesn't have Extremis anymore, and he has to use the armors because as a virus it has side effects, and it's, you know how complex and crazy Marvel Universe is. Anyway, I'm really excited to see how they manage, if he's gonna use the armors, if he's gonna use the Extremis thing in his skin. That's gonna be interesting. And so that's for Iron Man. And now Star Trek. And I loved it. I don't know, I want to hear your thoughts about it. You know, I love Star Trek, but of course I'm a bigger Star Wars fan, of course. And I don't know if you've heard, rumors says J.J. Abrams actually isn't going to do the third Trek movie because he'll be doing Star Wars. I think he's more like, I'm going to do the first Star Wars, then do the third Trek, and then go back to Star Wars. I don't know. Anyway, I don't care if there isn't another Star Trek film. Wait, don't kill me. I love the movie, but if J.J. Abrams has to choose one, he should pick Star Wars. And I'm not just saying it because I love Star Wars. I mean, it makes sense for him. He already did Star Trek. He already changed that franchise, that universe. He already did his part in there, and it'll be great for him as a director, for his career to do Star Wars. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Star Trek, awesome Star Trek. Wait, hello. Okay, so yeah, the ears. I'm not gonna wear them. I didn't wear them to the theater. I'm not gonna wear them. But I love them, and you know, Star Trek. And Star Trek was awesome. I haven't seen the first one in a while, like maybe a year. I do have it here. I have seen it a lot of times. I remember what happens. I love the first one. I mean, it's a great way of rebooting the series. And I love the second one. Let's just, spoiler alert, God! Okay, I loved it. I really loved how they got Khan into it. They did a lot of small modifications to the actual character. They took the original background, but keeping to this is all the same but slightly different. I love that. I love how they went to Kronos. I love how they showed the Romulans. I think I kind of got the feeling like it was, okay, we're new, but fans, here's your fandom. Like, you like Khan, here's Khan. You like Romulans, here are the Romulans. Like, they said, what's the thing most people like about Star Trek? They even got the fluffy things, which name I can't remember because I'm not that big a fan. But you know the fluffy things, they're awesome. Okay, yeah. Slight system malfunction. Anyway, I love the movie, and oh my god, Benedict Cumberbatch's voice is so... Anyway, my friends and I were just fangirling over the whole thing. And I actually convinced them to watch Sherlock now, and I still don't have the second season. Did I tell you I got the first season? And the 2 seasons of Game of Thrones. And the 2 seasons of The Borgias. I've been buying a lot of movies. Anyway, yes. Love the movie. The story was, you know, kind of predictable, but it's Star Trek. What you want is the whole thing to work out. And some people have been complaining about the lens flares. People always complain about J.J. Abrams' lens flares. Okay, yeah. Slight system malfunction. Anyway, I love the movie, and oh my god, Benedict Cumberbatch's voice is so... Anyway, my friends and I were just fangirling over the whole thing. And I actually convinced them to watch Sherlock now, and I still don't have the second season. Did I tell you I got the first season? And the 2 seasons of Game of Thrones. And the 2 seasons of The Borgias. I've been buying a lot of movies. Anyway, yes. Love the movie. The story was, you know, kind of predictable, but it's Star Trek. What you want is the whole thing to work out. And some people have been complaining about the lens flares. People always complain about J.J. Abrams' lens flares. Personally, I don't mind them. I do wish he wouldn't do it as much in Star Wars. Yes, he did it. He's doing it less. Like Super 8 is lens flare all over. It's a bit tiring. Though I love Super 8. And in this one, I know he uses it a little bit less. You don't like smaller lens flares, like not that ominous, and I like that. And I only wish and hope Disney won't let him use a lot of flares for Star Wars. And there's so many news on Star Wars, I don't even know what we talk about again. But hey, Star Wars Weekends is this week on Disney World, and I really wish I could go. I've never gone to a Star Wars Weekend because, you know, it's May and kids get a few days off school in May, but people who work don't. So anyway, I wish I could go to a Star Wars Weekend. That'd be awesome. And oh yes, I saw the Harry Potter thing going on Disneyland, on, well, Universal Studios, and I did hear the rumor about the Star Wars park. Now that doesn't make much sense. See here, Star Wars and Marvel park. You already have on Islands of Adventure on Orlando. There's Islands of Adventure. You got Islands of Adventure. You got the Magical World, Harry Potter, Jurassic Park, Toon Landing, and you got Marvel. I don't know the name of the landing, but there's a Marvel thing. They have Spider-Man, they have the Hulk, they have Fantastic Four. They have something else. Yeah, the Hulk, like roller coaster. So I when Disney bought Marvel, I actually went to Disney that like December. Like Disney bought Marvel on January or no, like April, and I went to Disney World that December. So I think I asked someone at the parks, and he said, and then I later read this online, and so Disney and Universal have a deal. Disney has the rights to Marvel Studios. But since that park was already there, they kind of like, I don't know, there's money involved and someone pays someone, but the Marvel attractions are staying at Universal Studios. So I don't know how a Marvel Disney park would work, because I'm sure whatever agreement they have, they are not allowed to do that. I mean, it's like, okay, you can keep your park, but I'm gonna do another. Doesn't make much sense. And then as far as Star Wars theme park goes, yes, I would love one. But, I mean, Disney owns Lucasfilm. They already have Star Tours. They already have the Indiana Jones attraction. But, beside that, you don't have much Lucasfilm things going on. I think what they could do is like open a section, maybe in Disney Hollywood Studios, like a Star Wars section. But if you think about it, since everything's in space, it would be really, really expensive to get something like more expensive than usual. It's not the same to have like Hogwarts and you make a castle. How are you gonna make a Death Star? Like just put it on the ground? It's gonna be, could be amazing. I take it back. Let's do a Star Wars theme park. It would be amazing. Anyway, yes, a lot of movies coming up. I'm really excited about. I'm not that excited about the Wolverine, but I'm really excited about X-Men: Days of the Future Past. And Bryan Singer sucks. He's been uploaded pictures like maniac. So we just get like small nothing pictures that only get us excited, like the cast and Hugh Jackman with the guy who plays Beast and Patrick Stewart and James McAvoy, and it's all really, really infuriating because he looks so awesome, but he's not telling you anything. And I just want it to come out like now, like tomorrow, and that's not gonna happen. Then also the Hunger Games. So Jennifer Lawrence, and she's gonna be Mystique, but she's gonna be on the Hunger Games. What do you think about the changes? I haven't read much on it because I didn't love the first movie, but I haven't seen it again. Maybe if I see it again. Anyway, the fact that they're changing directors is gonna help a lot. And I think that's it. Yes, my Vulcan ears fell off during my slide camera incident. But I guess that's it. And I guess I'll be seeing you around. Love your video. I'm looking forward to your next one. And bye.